Mercedes-AMG GLC 63 SE Performance. A mouthful, I know. Probably one of the most controversial cars to come out in the last couple of months or year, but probably not as controversial as the Mercedes-AMG C63, its younger sibling. So in this review, I'm going to basically talk you guys all throughout this car, why I think, you know what, actually I'll tell you what I think later in the video, but this is everything that you need to know about this monster of a car. Let's go. So as always, we're going to start with the exterior look of the car, and I think it goes without saying that this GLC 63 definitely looks amazing. I mean, over here you've got these upgraded lights. Obviously it looks really good. These are the digital lights, so how you can tell, they've got this blue accent over there as well. You've got obviously these signature daytime running lights, which look really quite cool. And then up front over here, you've got obviously your AMG specific grille with these vertical slats. I think it looks really good. Lower down, you've got fakery over here, so you've got fake air inlets over there. I don't know, it's an AMG, so I personally feel like that should have been opened to obviously allow cooling, but obviously the engineers at Affalterbach know more than I do about cars. So anyway, but over here you've got like a sportier bumper, kind of a lip going on over there, which looks quite cool. It's finished in glass back, which I really do think looks quite cool. And then over here you've got this Affalterbach logo over there. I think that looks really quite cool, and it's just a reminder to say that this is an AMG. Let me know, what do you guys think? I think it looks absolutely great. Over to the side, you've got these 21-inch alloy wheels, multi-spoke. I think they look absolutely phenomenal. 21 inches, as I mentioned, shod in Continental rubber, so it gives you all of the grip that you would possibly need. Let's go to the back where I'll show you more of what's going on. So over at the back, you've got these LED tail lamps, which look really nice. They are always on, which I think is quite cool. Over here, you've got GLC 63S badging, which is surrounded in red, which I think looks really quite cool. You've got this Mercedes logo over there and AMG over there. And of course, down here, you've got 4 pipes, but on the inside, there are 2 smaller pipes. These are obviously just there to accentuate the look of the car. And furthermore, you've got this rear diffuser over there, which looks really quite sporty. And in case you were wondering how the boot is of this car, well, it's pretty big enough. I mean, I've been able to fit in a bunch of luggage and whatever in here. The boot is a bit compromised though, because you've got your batteries and whatever lower down, so that is a bit of a compromise, and it is slightly sloped. So if you put your groceries and whatever there and you're driving this car how it's meant to be driven, you should be careful that when you open the boot, stuff doesn't fall out. Over here, you've got your charging cable for the car, and I'll talk more about that a bit later, but that's something to also keep in mind, the fact that it does take up obviously some boot space. Over here you've got switches to lower the seats, one over there as well to lower those 2 seats over there, and you basically get a flat bed at the back, so you can basically put in a whole bunch of stuff. So overall, I think it is quite practical. As a family car, you've got hooks over here to put your grocery bags, whatever else you may need to put in. That is the boot. Jumping into the back seat, I'm sitting behind my own driving position, as you can see, and it's actually pretty comfortable back here. I've got more than enough knee room, foot room is pretty good, headroom is really good as well. You've got the Burmeister speaker grille over there, heated seat in the back, which is quite nice. Over here you've got your own climate control for the rear passengers, which is also a really nice touch. And behind the driver's seat, you've got this pocket over here where you can put some stuff in. Over here you've got your cup holders, of course, and I think it's really quite practical back here. I mean, I can see myself going for a long road trip, and I'd be pretty cool, you know, I'd lay back while the driver does his thing, you know. Yeah, pretty nice. Let's jump into the front. In the front is obviously where all the magic happens, and as you can see, it looks magical. I mean, you've got this AMG steering wheel over here, you've got obviously your AMG dials over here, and I call them the fun dials because they do a whole bunch of trickery. But In standard Mercedes affair, you've got the two digital screens. So one over here for the driver digital instrument cluster, which is very clear, very concise, it's crisp, it's bright, everything that you need it to be. It is customizable. You've got various different screens and displays to play around with, so that's really quite nice. AMG specific screens as well, and the same goes for this side over here as well. You've got obviously the same infotainment system that you get in all the other Mercedes models like the C-Class and so forth, but it's also got, as I mentioned, a few trickeries up its sleeve, track pace, all of that nice jazz. I mean, a performance screen, which you can see over here. So it's really quite nice to interact with the system, especially in this AMG model. Over here, you've got some storage, wireless charging pad, USB-C ports. Same goes for in here. You've got some nice storage over there as well. But you know what? I know you guys are not watching this review for the practicality and all of that. I know it's a GLC, it's a family car, but it is an AMG at the end of the day. So let's do what AMGs are meant to do. Let's go for a drive. So a really nice thing about this GLC 63 SE Performance is that you've got obviously the electric motor as well as a battery at the back, and basically it's a plug-in hybrid. That's the long and short of it. And currently I'm cruising around in electric mode. Feels very comfortable, feels very, very relaxing. You know, I mean, this is me driving in suburbia right now. You know, this is when you'd like to take it easy. By default in comfort mode, it will start in electric mode, which is quite cool. So I think that's really, really quite nice, you know, so you do have that option. But then again, this being a performance monster, the main goal of that whole hybrid system is really geared towards performance and not so much for economy or whizzing around in electric mode. So what we're going to do is engage the naughty mode, and you can immediately hear the pipes go on. So you've got comfort, sport, sport plus, as well as race. Sport is sport plus is and race is and I'll demonstrate for you just now. I mean, it's a weapon. Like, it's a weapon. There's absolutely no need for a family car to behave the way that this GLC behaves. I mean, what were the boffins at a Falterbach thinking when they cooked up this monster? Like, what were they thinking? They must have been like, oh, we need to come up with a very, very, very special family car. And that is a very terrible job at me trying to pull off a German accent, but that's what they were probably thinking. Like, how do we make a family car very exciting, given the fact that they've gotten rid of the good old V8 engine? And that brings me to the next topic, which is the V8 engine itself. I mean, we've heard the outcries, you know, people have been crying nonstop, and I get it. I totally get it, you know. Petrol heads, they miss the V8. I totally get it. I really don't blame them. But this, unfortunately, is the reality, ladies and gents. Like, this is the reality, you know. The world has changed. You know, the world has changed really, really immensely in the last couple of years. So what can we do? Like, what can we do? You know, this is the reality, and I think let's just embrace it. And honestly, I don't think anyone coming from a V8, jumping into this and actually driving it, would feel any lack of power, it's got more than enough power. I mean, it's got 500 kilowatts and 1,020 Newton meters of torque, which is absolutely mind-boggling. I mean, it's actually ridiculous. Like, it's hard to comprehend. Obviously, all the electric wizardry does add weight and all of that, but it handles quite sharply too. I mean, if you take it around a bend, you know, rather in a hasty manner, you know, the back even feels like it wants to slip, and it adds to that fun factor. I mean, and this is with, you know, traction on and everything, you know, but it has that fun factor. And I really do feel that people need to really get over the fact that this is a 2-liter. Hi, Oaks. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Nah, Oaks, wait a minute. This car is every bit engaging, every bit fun. And my mind just can't comprehend just how good it is. You know, and the fact that it can double up as a daily runner, you know, do the school run and all of that quite nicely, that's really, really amazing. So obviously the 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, it's the same one that you get in the Mercedes A45, the most powerful production 4-cylinder, or whatever the jazz is. We've all heard it, we all know about it, and it's really, really, really good. Like, it's really, really good. In this package, more so, I think it's exceptional, quite honestly. And I think if you guys want to enjoy a bit of a POV kind of drive, well, I'll insert something over here where I went for a nice little blast, and just take a listen. Just watch. Just watch. Lock in. Quick blast. Let's see how this goes. So we're currently in race mode. So in essence, we've established that it is really a good car. It really is a good car. Yes, we missed the V8. Yes, blah, blah, blah. We've heard that 1,000 times. Get over it. It's not coming back for the foreseeable future. So this is what we have to deal with. And what we have to deal with is completely amazing. Like, that's it. It's completely amazing. My time with this car has been, going into this week, I've been a bit, I've seen all the reviews, I've watched all the reviews, I've read all the comments from different people about this new setup in here, and I was a bit, will this car really, really tick the boxes? And honestly, all I can say is you really just need to drive this car to understand. You really need to drive it to understand. Without driving it, you'll probably just remain a keyboard warrior, which is a lot of what I've seen from all the online hate and all of that. So honestly, do yourself a favor and go and drive this car. 2.7 million rand is what it will cost you, which it is a bit pricey, but I think I am able to justify it, or Mercedes rather is able to justify it with all the electric wizardry. And yeah, my gosh, this is, there's the back trying to slip out again. And that was 60 kilometers an hour. Woo, it does 60 quite quickly, and the brakes are quite sharp. The brakes are very sharp. Guys, this car, Mercedes needs to be honest. Like, the lag. What lag, you might ask? And that's a good question. What lag? Absolutely no lag. Like, I'm in second gear right now. 60 k's an hour, just like that. Before you blink, it's already done 60 k's an hour, and wow. It's remarkable what this car can do. It's absolutely remarkable. Like, Mercedes, you cooked. That's all I can say. And to all you hate watchers, go and drive the car before you say anything, please, and come back and comment down below what you really think. But that is it from me and this car. It's been absolutely fun. It's been a blast. And Engine Garage can attest to that as well. As always, guys, don't forget to get a quote on your car. You will definitely need it. I mean, why are you driving around in such a nice and fun and sporty car without car insurance? So check out Naked in the link down below for a quote in 90 seconds. It really is that simple to get a quote. So go and support my sponsor. But that is it from me and this monstrous car. I can't wait for it to go back because wow, like it's way too much fun to be having in this kind of car. Like, Mercedes, please can you have your car back? Thank you very much. But that is it for me, guys. Let me know down below what you thought of this video. Let me know what you would like me to review next, and I will catch you guys very soon again. But I will leave you with one last little thing. Here we go, one last time. Adios, amigos. Woo, 80 k's an hour, wow. Catch you guys soon.